So let's jump to our devotion for the day. It says, "You are probably the only person who can do something about those things which bother you most. In life, we are called upon to make some tough decisions. Often the greatest problems we face are in areas of our lives which we know need some attention. Left to themselves, bad things don't usually get better, they just get worse. Life demands that we take positive steps to bring about change. What is it that needs to change in your life? Where do your greatest problems stem from? What can you do about it? Even if you don't want to, you may need to make some tough decisions. If so, write them down and discuss them with God. He will help you decide." So let's break it down just a little bit. So you are probably the only person who could do something about these things which bother you most.
Mm-hmm.
In your life, the things that bother you, you're probably the only one that can do something about them.
Yep.
Whether it's actually doing something or praying about them or several different things. But it's only you can do it, right? In life, we're called to make tough decisions. And we know that. Often the greatest problem we face in areas of our life, we know we need some attentions. And left to themselves, bad things don't get better. They usually get worse.
Yep.
So, Owen, if you had one overall takeaway from our devotion from the day, what would it be?
Procrastination is of the devil, I would say, very much so. Like it's saying, if you leave a bad thing by itself, it doesn't get better. It most of the time gets worse. Leaving big decisions like that up to just random chance, or just leaving it out for you just to, I'll do it later, it only harms you. So what I really get out of that is, even if it's a very hard decision, and even if you aren't so sure about it, it'll just get worse later on. Do it now. Make the decision now. Make the bad thing, change the bad things now instead of letting them fester and build up, because that'll never get better.
Yeah. So our prayer for today says, "God, I know that you have made me responsible for my life. Give me eyes to see the root of things, those things which irritate me most, and grant me strength to do something about them if I can. Give me the grace to be firm and decisive while remaining calm, kind, and gentle." You know, these prayers are something that we can constantly and consistently pray to get through certain moments in our life. You know, with this one, it's talking about getting through those times whenever we have to make hard decisions. You know, in other ones, it's been about different things in life, and we can just pull those whenever we're like, man, I'm really struggling with this. And I can pull that in and be like, God, help me with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Owen, if you had one overall thing from today's devotion, just one takeaway, whatever it is, what would it be?
Pray about it.
Pray
Just
about
got to pray about it. Big decisions. My mom always told me that whenever you have any sort of doubt whatsoever in any decision, pray about it. Big, small, doesn't matter, as long as it's within God's will, you know?
Yeah, you know, those decisions, the only thing we can do is pray about it. You know, they're decisions that we need God's guidance to guide us through, but they're also decisions that have to be made, right? Mm-hmm. Well, Owen, it was great having you on. Everybody, I'm Pastor Ethan. That's Owen Riley. This has been episode 22 of the Truth Is podcast. We'll see you next week.